Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this super duper fun Saturday morning live stream. It's a great way to get the weekend started, having fun with our friends in a positive environment, talking about our loves of sewing and crafting and fabric and fun. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Kate. Hi, myself. Look at me. I'm there too. Hi, Michael. How are you? How is everybody? What's going on? What are y'all doing? I want to know what y'all are doing this weekend in the comments. Let me know. I am going bowling, I think, later. We'll see how much I get done. But hi, Desi. My daughter was invited to go bowling. She's 11. Like, she has a social life now. It's very interesting that 11-year-olds have a social life. I did not at that age have a social life. But then the mom invited me to go bowling too. I haven't gone bowling. And my daughter wanted me to go. So I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I'm going to go bowling too. It just depends on if I'm able to accomplish everything that I need to do. Making a lamb quilt. Desi, you're making a lamb quilt. Tell me more. What exactly is a lamb quilt? I want to know. I need to know all of the things about this lamb quilt. That sounds very, very interesting. What else? Del Marie, hi, Northern California. How are you? You're my neighbor. Putting sleeves on quilts for a quilt show. Lori, oh, how fun. That's exciting. Quilt shows are super fun. It's been a while since I've had a quilt in a show. I need to start making more quilts in order to have show quilts, but I have some ideas. So that might be happening. Then, Annie, good morning. Going to the quilt festival in Salem today with a friend. There's a quilt festival in Salem? I don't know any of these things. That's like an hour away. Oh, I need to put that on my calendar for next year. It is called Woolly Lambs by Coach House Design. I love that. It's going to be 80 degrees today. What's the temperature going to be like here? I don't live there. I live there. Oh, it's going to be a high of 61. Right now it's 43. That's my happy spot. The 40s to 60s. This body was designed for that. Any hotter? I'm not interested. I can do colder, but I don't want to go outside in it really. Like, I'm not like a snow bunny or any of that kind of stuff. You get your Woodland Park fabric today? Are you super excited? It's even cuter and more awesome in person. Like, I can't wait for you to see it. It's really, really cool. But now that we're on the subject, let me get into Woodland Park, because that's what we were going to chat about. Let me see. I have got a banner. Don't forget about this code. Use MixLive15 whenever you're ordering any fabric. And it's going to be super exciting. So, Woodland Park, add to stage. This is Woodland Park. It's by Rashida Coleman-Hale, who is a fantastic designer, one of the founders and designers of Ruby Star Society. I love all of their designs. I love everything that they come out with. It sometimes it makes me a little nervous because it's not necessarily in my aesthetic, but then whenever I get it, I'm like, oh yeah, but this isn't one of those. This is definitely my aesthetic. It's got the nice hot pink. It's got the cobalt. It's got navy. It's got mustard. Got some great like neutrals and like blenders all around. It's a fantastic collection. And then there are some prints that, yeah, I really gravitate to. So let's look at them. Are the prints. So these are the main prints, which feel like a park. It's designed in lieu of the parks, like any park that you go to, and these are the creatures that connect the park. This is one of them. It looks like a nice little game board, but and it is like the really of the park. I love this one with the it really, really makes me happy. So I'm all about the darker colors. You see, I love that they're all yeah, Fire Lake. Cozy Nintendo Switch game vibe. Absolutely. That's the energy. That's what I was feeling. Very, very, very much that. Living and crafting with MS. Thanks for sharing that. The fabric is super cute. These are just perfect. And that one in the middle, there's animals on that too. But like the outlines, like how cute is that? Like I can see that for so many different things, even outside of quilting. Then, oh, this one, wow, this one's a really, really cool design. It's flowers. I forgot what it's called. It's flower something. But there's 3 different colorways of this one. There's the mustard one, then the hot pink and mustard, and then there's the one that has all of the colors. I really love that one with all the colors, but all 3 of them, yeah. Very, very cute. Very cute. Very cute. You're probably going to do a by Annie Caddy. I love all of by Annie's patterns. The way that they're designed makes it achievable to do complicated projects. As long as I just focus on each little section at a time, it doesn't overwhelm me, and I love them. See, look at that one with the deep, like, navy in the background. Obsessed. Obsessed. Good morning, Deborah. Oh, yeah. Michael, that's the thing about Ruby Star's selvages. People like covet their selvages because even their selvages are super cute and they save them. And I've seen a lot of times whenever there's a quilt event that people will use the letters from all of the selvages and like spell things and put it in name tags. And it's really neat. And now that I've had to keep a couple of Ruby Star collections, yeah, they're really cute. I'm not a salvage collector. I collect scraps, but I understand it. I got it. They're always different colors too. Good morning, Aristotle 3. This one's really cool too. It has a similar vibe to that Nintendo Switch looking one. It's like vines of flowers in these 3 colors. See? Really cute. I'm still looking for another quilt kit. There is one quilt kit that I put up that I'm going to do. Once I actually looked at the fabrics and I re-mocked it up with the pictures that I had, it looks a lot better than the one that they had in their catalog. Like it was faded or something in their catalog, but with the actual colors, the one that I picked is really cool. But I want one more. So if anyone can think of a cool quilt pattern that would look cute with these fabrics, and throw it in the comments and let me know. Good morning, GM from Wisconsin. That one I think is called Ironworks. I remember that. Oh yeah, the blue one would make a super cute quilted jacket. Yeah, right? Totally. And then these are cute. It's like a blender, but then like the animals are super adorable. There's a lot of detail for them being white animals in the background. That part, Aristotle. Yes. That's my thing is I don't know where to put my salvages because I already don't know where to put my scraps. But vary that. Like, look at the salvages. They're so cute. And then there's one more after this, I believe. This one's super cute. I said that about literally every one of these, that each one is super cute. But I love the shades that they picked. The mustard, the nice sophisticated hot pink, and then the cobalt. I'm a blue fan, so the cobalt always gets me. The fact that they switched it up with navy sometimes makes me super happy. And that is Woodland Park. Oh, yay. 10 out of 10 for Rashida Coleman-Hale. 10 out of 10 for Rashida Coleman-Hale. It's available in my shop. I have yardage, of course. I have bundles for fat quarters and half yard. I have charm packs, which are 5-inch squares. And then I do have, what are they called? Layer cakes, which are the 10-inch squares. They haven't sent me mine yet, but I have one that's waiting on hold. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it so that I can get them out because I don't want people to have to wait. Moda sometimes ships them all at the same time. Sometimes they wait on something that's coming from the warehouse or wherever it comes from. I don't know. The fabric mecca of all fabric that is created. And so I think I'm going to do that this weekend is cut them up. And this is the quilt kit that I have chosen. is the teddy bear paw for Woodland Park. It's really cute. It's a nice curved take on the traditional bear paw. And the background is like a light beige with like colored speckles. It's from Rashida's Speckled collection. Then I changed the binding because I thought the binding needed to be different than the actual quilt background. And then this is a great way to highlight all of the fabric. So this is available in my shop as well. I'm definitely going to have one of my quilt makers make one of these so that we can see it in real life too, because I think that this will look even more dynamic. Sometimes you can already tell how dynamic they're going to look from a mock-up, and sometimes you really need to see it. This one, I remocked it up on my own instead of using the one that they created. It looks a lot more vibrant. It's a more true to the color of all of the fabrics. And I can't wait for some folks to see it. So make sure to get that from my shop. I have a handful. I ordered some extra fabric to make sure, but then I am still looking for one more pattern for this collection because I want to see a pattern that all of the fabrics are used. I love it whenever fabrics are highlighted in this way, but then I also like quilts where they're all just like mixed and matched and put together. That's what I'm looking for here. And I didn't see one in their mock-up, so it's probably one that I'm going to have to create and do on my own. How do I remove it? Remove it. So that's the first one. And I have a lot coming in March. There's actually one coming. It's on my family. Hi, family. That's coming now. It's being shipped and it's on its way. So I wanted to show you this pre-order one. And my pre-orders are right now automatically 10% off. So if you order a pre-order before it comes in, before it was 5, now it's at 10%. I'm just going to do that for all of my pre-orders. And then you can use that 10% on top of this Mix Live 15. So if you wanted to get this pre-order that I'm about to show you, then you can get 25% off of it before it comes in. But once it's in, I'm going to remove that 10% off. So only 15%. Let me present share screen. Don't show the tips again, share screen. Here we go. Share. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. So this is Bee Garden by Gingerbread, and it also has metallic in it. I love me some metallic, but I'll show you all of the collection. So just know there will be metallic in some of them. Not all of them have metallic in it. Like if it says metallic, then that means there's metallic in it. And these are the prints that I got from it. But the colorway, and I'll show you some of these up close. Look at the designs. It's such a beautiful collection. This is the panel that I got. So right here, like, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's super duper gorgeous, I thought. Like, I'm not a big fan of a lot of panels, but this is one, absolutely. I'm down for this panel. I think it will look great. And then look at this one. Oh, look. Like, look at that. Yeah, the designs in this one were next level. What's another one that's super cool? This one. Actually, I think they're all pretty super cool. Like, look at the butterflies and the detail, and just knowing that some of that is going to be like gold to really like zhuzh it up. Just makes my little queer heart happy. I love things being zhuzhed. This, and then like that's a cool bee. Like, I know everyone does a bee print, but that one right there, like, that's super cool. Like that I don't know if it has a coin on its back. I don't know what's going on, but that's one fancy looking bee. Where are other ones? Even this one. This one makes me happy. Like, it's just, I don't know if that's like a gray or like it's almost like a grayish brown on like ashy black. It's just exquisite. It makes me happy. Let's go back to the panel. Panel. Oh, and then bundles. If you want to get a bundle. Oh. So that is on pre-order right now. I got the notification in my mail, so it's on its way over here. Moda usually gets here soon, so it'll probably be here, I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday. So if you want to make sure that you're one of the first to get it, then use the code MIXLIVE15. The 10% off is automatically done. If you get more than $100, then you get free shipping in addition. So this is a really good time to take advantage of all the discounts before I figure out that I discount too much. I haven't quite gotten to the budget part of like running the business. I know that I need to, but I haven't figured that part out yet. I just do discounts because they're fun. But eventually I'll probably realize that I'm doing too much. But that's not now. So take advantage of them before I'm wiser. Yes. Oh, Delmarie. Delmarie, I have a phobia of insects on my fabric. I love them in nature. I know, strange. That's not strange. It's your thing. It's your thing. That's it. It's all right. Your store has become my #1 fave. Oh, thank you, Aristotle. Like, I'm so grateful for the support. And I will always be saying this, even when I'm in my 60s and 70s, because just the timing of me starting my store with me experiencing mental health challenges again and kind of being pushed out of my 20-year career in pharmaceuticals, it was the perfect like storm of me jumping into this in order to heal and then also just to grow something. And the support that I've gotten has been just so lovely. It's so exciting and scary and fun trying to figure everything out. But each step is like, wow. So thank you. That really means a lot. The biggest thing for me was trusting my taste. I had to, instead of trying to do what other people might think is cool, or it's like if you try to make everyone like you, then you'll lose yourself, kind of that kind of situation. And I realized, oh, I actually have really good taste when it comes to like fabric and quilts and cool. And so I needed to lean into that. And so now I'm getting more confident with my tastes, and I realize I'm curating a garden of fabric in my shop, and I'm stoked about like what it's developed and turned into. And I can't wait for it to continue growing and expanding and taking over. I can't wait to take over a little part of Southern Washington and have like a mecca. Maybe I'll have like a playground where people can come, and that part. Yeah. If you don't pick stuff you like, you'll lose interest in it. Right. And there were some choices that I made in the beginning that I was like, ooh, those weren't the right choice really. And those were really just, it was an ADHD moment where I was like, I want to play with that, but it's not even what I want to play with. It's like, what do I want my shop to represent? It doesn't have to be fabrics that I want to play with, but who do I want as my clientele? What is my brand, et cetera, all of that. Huh? What is this? I love having my Saturday morning watching you and enjoying my coffee. You're the highlight of my week. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. Same. This is the time, I said it last week, this is the time I get to sit down, which I don't do a lot. Even when I'm like on my couch watching TV, I'm still doing my computer or like designing something. It's like all day. And it's beautiful because it's my business, but it's my one time of the week. Eventually there'll be 2 times. I'm still planning on doing a second sometime during the week. I don't know what day it will be, where we just like stitch and bitch or whatever and like hang out. And it's not about anything other than like crafting. Maybe we grab our whips and work on a whip. Something like that. I don't know what it'll be. I'm an accountant, so get you not wanting to focus on that now. Oh, you're an accountant? Yeah. I want to know. I've actually gotten to a place where I'm like, oh, how can I pay myself? So I'm there. And so that's exciting. But then doing that, it's like I got a budget to know how much I can. And that, I mean, it's all really exciting to learn all of this. But hey, accountant, want to do my books? No, I'm kidding. you were cooking brunch for the 3 grand loves. I love that, Suzanne. That's gorge. So next up, I'm going to show you a fabric that I've had for a bit. It's actually my most popular collection. And I finally mocked up a quilt kit for it. I haven't had to. I made some ornaments with it earlier, and that it's like I've had to reorder over and over and over and over and over again this collection because it's so beautiful, so popular. But I want to reorder it again. So I was like, let me share it with folks. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do you have any idea? It's this one. It's the Luna collection from Makeover UK. It came out last, I don't know, it was one of my earlier collections that I got. I don't remember when it came out. But as long as I'm able to reorder the fabric collection, I know that I should always stock it because it sells like hotcakes. Anytime I make something with it, anytime I show it, it just does. It's really a perfect collection. I've only made small projects, as I said, but I'm excited to see what the quilt looks like that I'm going to do with it. But this one's a metallic one, and I was so excited about it when I saw it in the catalog. Like, I was stalking the internet to find out when it was going to come in because it was just perfection. It's Zodiac, it's metallic. The colors are just gorge, from the deep blue to the teal turquoise to the purple to that burgundy. It's just like really, really, really dynamic. And so now that I've done a quilt kit, I need to justify buying more of the fabric. I think I'm going to place one more order of the full collection and then be done because more will come in. They actually have another one coming out later in the year that I think is going to be similarly awesome. Hot cakes. That's what I just made. Chocolate chip. That sounds really good. I would eat a hot cake. I have cottage cheese down here. That's my breakfast because I'm lazy. So now let's look at the actual fabric if you haven't seen it. So these are the creams. I have different lighting because I'm trying to set up my new desk. But yeah, you can totally see the metallic, the shimmer Cocoa Puff on it. This one, it comes in a couple different colors. But like, look, yeah, see the shimmer? Shimmer. The butterflies, the symmetry. It gets even more beautiful whenever the colors are in the background, but as creams, it's great. If you see one that's your favorite, let me know. These are the zodiacs signs, the astrological signs, which I love. They actually go well with the rest of the collection. And then this one has a lot of metallic in it, and it's stars. I'm real excited to make more ornaments next year with all of these. See? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The detail with the metallic. You love that one? This one's a red that's similar, but it's got that burgundy in the background. Ooh, like look at that. You know what they should do? They should make some wrapping paper for next year. Oh, this one looks so expensive. It's so expensive. Like the colors they chose. Ooh. Yeah. And this is another highly metallic one. There's so much metallic you can't see that it's got like a deep red in the background. Carol, me too. I love anything celestial. It really gets me. This purple one, whoa. Like, Wonder Woman. That was a superhero I always wanted to be as a kid. I would get in trouble for it, but they couldn't stop me. I didn't care. Love the burgundy moons. Same. All of these get next leveled once they're on the navy. This little lavender one. Hi, Sanita. See this one? Oh. See? Oh. Oh. See, this one, it's just so expensive. It's not cheesy at all. And this next print, I don't know what's specific about this one. I think it's because it looks like this guy. Oh my gosh, I've had to reorder this one print 10 times. No exaggeration. Gorge. This is another one of those highly metallic star ones that actually has a deep navy in the background, but then it has all these colors too. And this is another one of those Zodiac prints. It's a great blender. It reads juvenile to me, but with all of the rest of them, it doesn't integrate that way. And I appreciate that. And then a teal one with the constellations. Light teal, turquoise. Va boom. Hubba hubba. Hey, Sunita. No, these are not my fabrics. I mean, I sell them because I have a fabric shop now. If you're new to knowing that, then yeah, I've shifted into a fabric shop. I needed to create psychological safety for myself and for other people like me. And so I shifted to selling fabric instead of trying to align with another fabric shop. And so this is the best selling one that I have in my shop right now. The colors are so beautiful. They're all of my favorites too. Like, I'm a sucker for all of those colors. They go great together. Boo! So that's Luna. If y'all haven't seen Luna, now you understand why I'm obsessed with it. The collection from top to bottom is a 10 out of 10. There's no duds, really. Even with the one that uses juvenile. Like, kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like pajamas. It looks really good with the rest of the stuff, especially in the mock-up that I did. So this is the quilt kit that I now have in my shop, and it's actually with my pattern. So this is the Luna on point that I'm now going to carry. I mocked this one up. It's a elevated string block. So if y'all have tried the string block, then this one would be great for you. It's got an inset shape square in it that elevates it, and just the way that the colors play with each other on this I thought was really beautiful. Definitely going to have one of my quilt makers make one of these too, because I want to see it. Oh, I actually kind of want to make it. No, I can't make it. I don't have time to make all the things that I want to. But this is the quilt kit that I have in my shop now with Luna. And I think this is going to do really, really well. I haven't had a quilt kit with this pattern since Ebb and Flow, and that one sold out. So I'm really grateful that this one hasn't sold out so that people can start making this one. Because I haven't showcased it in a quilt yet, this collection, and it sold all on its own. But yeah, it's really beautiful. The lavender and the inset shape, and then having the purples and the reds and then the navies together. It's just going to go really well. So if y'all are looking for a quilt to make with this gorgeous collection, this in itself with the colors is beautiful, but just knowing that there's metallic in all of the prints, throwing that into this quilt, well, it's just going to be like extremely beautiful. Next level, otherworldly, all of the great things. I'm running out of adjectives. So that's the Luna, and that's the quilt kit. That's all I got for fabric. Like, I'm not expecting this to go till the full hour because I was organized. I wasn't a chicken with my head cut off. And I have more fabric that's coming. I've been working on my desk. I partnered with Arrow. Y'all know Arrow Sewing. I partnered with them, and I got my furniture, and I'm almost done putting it together. And I'll show it to you next week when I'm finished. But wow, am I impressed. I put together a lot of furniture and partnered with a bunch of companies. And this one, I can't get over the quality of it. And it's not too large. It doesn't take over my space, but it still transforms into something else. So if you don't know Arrow Sewing, then like look them up, check them out. Even my chair, it's got like a little hidden compartment in it. And I, at this point, agree that the amount that you would spend on it, it's worth it. Absolutely. I even bought one of the chairs on my own before I partnered with them. What else do I have? I haven't worked on any projects. I haven't had time. I've been doing legal stuff that I finally finished with that I can't share it. But that was a chore in itself. Kathy, you love my shirt? You love my shirt? Do you? You can get it in my shop if you want. So yeah, this is in my shop. Heather, that's the yellow one, right? It's on my list of things to put up today. I'm putting up a couple other quilt kits, and I have all of the fabrics. So I need to double check that, and I'm going to put it up. So that one will be up by the end of the day. Look into that one. If it's up by next Saturday, then I'll show it. But it's on my list of things to do. When I'm watching RuPaul, I'm going to actually add it to my shop. So that one will be up. That one is beautiful. Which stuffed animal? Which one? This one? This one? This one came with my desk because my desk is called Kangaroo and Joey. And so it's got a kangaroo and a Joey. And it's an Australian company. And then this one, I did not make this one. This one was my fabric, though. Someone made it when my Pride collection first came out. They made it, and then they gave it to me. So that's what this one is. That one, that's it. That's all I got. But this one was super cute when I saw it. Oh, it doesn't come out. Does it? No, go back in there. That's where we are. That's what I've got for today. Let's keep this short, sweet, fun, fabulous. Have a gangbusters day. Whatever you can do to find joy for yourself, make sure to do it. A lot of times, none of us take time for ourselves to really replenish our own spirit. And that's the most important thing that we can do. Truly, once we learn to love ourselves, we can love each other a lot better and more fully. And that's just the disconnect in humanity, is that we aren't trained to love ourselves. So that's why we don't know how to love one another, even if we disagree with them. So find time to love yourself, find time to find joy, and find time to be fabulous. On that note, happy sewing.